Welcome to the Coupe Arena in Kingston. It's the Visa Center, but we're on the Coupe pad. It's going to be the under-18 AA Toros taking on Kingston. And they're going to be short some players again here for tonight. All the best wishes go out to Cameron Ryan after taking the hit and behind the goal in the last game. He'll definitely be out for quite a bit. So the prayers go up for the healing process there. Here comes a chance up through center. Toros will also be without a couple of coaches as well here tonight. Bernie picks us up from center for Kingston. Starting goaltenders Anderson, Selkirk, and Bales will be at the other end for Kingston. Stano putting this around the board to try and tip it out. High and up, knocked down from center by Kingston as they dump it back into the corner. Picked up and fired in. Good job by Garreau. Bales comes out here to play that and puts it around the boards. Trying to cut this off on the wall. Here they come up through center. Let in by Gibson, trying to get around the defender. He throws it wide. Bales throws it up in front. There's a nice stop by Selkirk with the blocker hand. Keeping it alive is Gibson. Shot! Blocker stays. Stick stop there by Selkirk. Trying to jam it in from the side, and off comes the net at the right side of the goal. Gibson's going to take this draw in the defensive end. Sands is in behind him, and he wins it right back to him. Sands a shot. Kick the side. Rebound from the side, and they score from the side of the net. And Kingston have jumped up early on that bounce off the back end boards right in front of the net. And it gets put in out in front of the goal by Lehman to make it 1-0. The shot by Sands hit off the back end boards and ricocheted out to the left side of the net where Lehman was waiting right there to put it into the goal. Here's a late pass knocked down by the Toros in their own zone. Off the boards, that goes over Blake Smith and right to Connor Cole. Cole's got Jackman. Jackman's coming in and it rolled over his stick before he could get there. Jackman playing in his first game since leaving the championship game against championship game up in was over the stick against Connor Cole. Stano trying to dump this in the zone. Jackman had to leave the championship game in Mississauga after scoring the lone goal for the Toros in the game that they lost 2-1, and he didn't play in the 4-4 tie against Peterborough. Stano keeps it in, shot on goal. It didn't get tipped in front by Legacy. Aiden Howard is over on the right side now. Trying to keep it alive. Here's Merrow as he throws it up in front. Stano's going to try and keep it alive, but the shot got blocked out in front. Trying to get this out of their own end with a lead pass over here to the side by Lutz. Picked off by the Toros and shot on goal, blocked away by Bales. Hard around. That's going to go down the ice and go for icing. Aiden Howard now to take this draw, coming off to the right of Bales. Wins it cleanly. Bristol shot. It hits a stick and goes in wide. Trying to get it from behind the goal now and try to get it back to the line for Stano. Taken away here by Kavanaugh behind the net, and he fires it around. Kept in by Aiden Bristol. A shot is knocked down at the front. Bristol tries to keep it alive again. He will. Back down low in behind the net. Trying to walk this out from behind. It comes around the boards as Stano tried to keep it alive. Picked off by Merrow, puts it in behind the goal. That's Legacy retrieving it behind the net as he takes a hit. Kavanaugh off the boards and gets it out. Here comes a chance now. Brought in by Turner with a drop pass over the stick of Sleeth. Sleeth from off to the side. Gibson is trying to help out Sleeth in that left corner to get it free. Comes from behind the net and Stano's right there. Sam Stano with a lead pass is picked off by Sleeth, who turns around with a shot over the blocker hand of Selkirk. Kept alive here by Kingston. Trying to jam it in here from the side. Out in front of the goal is Murphy trying to jam it, put it in, and it went wide of the net. Toros get it with a lead pass from Merrow, went over his stick. Ferguson took a spill here back in his own end. Bernie gets it back here to him. Lead pass from Murphy, went over his stick as White couldn't get that pass. From their own end comes Campbell after that. Campbell trying to get away in the defender for a pass. Flipped up by Bernie. And the Toros get it in their own end with Hodgins. Getting it up here for Malash now. Chipped off the board. Chance to get this in their own end with Hodgins. Here comes a tip pass up through center for Connor Cole now. Cole trying to make his way around the defender. He couldn't set up. Jackson Guerrero out in front. Hodgins tried to keep that alive against Murphy, and he does. Campbell clears it away. From their own zone from center. Dumped in there by Salter. Bales comes out here to drop it behind the net for Campbell now. Trying to keep it alive there was Jackman at the other end. Aiden Howard goes for the hit as they look for that stretch pass for Guerrero. Jackson Guerrero sets one on goal. Kicked aside there by Bales behind the net. Aiden Howard tried to get that puck here along with Guerrero. From behind the Kingston net. Get an opportunity to clear, and this is going to come out picked up here by Hodgins. For Jackman, who tips it in. Bales is going to stop this from behind the net. Around the boards, that shot gets knocked down out of front. Trying to throw it up in front of the goal again. Lehman is right there to pick it off. From their own zone, Canellis brings it in. Canellis a shot. That gets stopped and frozen at the side by Selkirk. Kavanaugh now coming in here to take this draw. Gets one by Aiden Howard. Hard around the boards. Captained by Lakins from the line. Stano from his own end. Over here for Blake Smith. That's out of his reach. Picking that up now. Captain Jackman brings it in. He's not going to shoot. He'll go off to the corner now. Jackman went for the hit there on the side. In front for Smith. Just over his stick. And back comes Kingston the other way with a stretch pass. Out of the reach of Rimmer down the ice. And that is going for icing. Face off now, coming off to the left of the Kingston end. One there by Kingston. Bernie went there and Campbell had control, went over the stick. Salter's shot, left pad stopped there by Bales. Kept alive by Legacy out of front and can't shoot that as he went for the pass in the slot area. Tipped away and knocked down here from center by Cooper Hodgins. Campbell gets it and fires it back around the net. Off on the side there was Gibson, and behind him was Lutz trying to throw this to the net. It hit his stick. Bernie coming in from the line. He tried to put it behind the goal. Around the boards for Legacy, and he's not going to get there. Picked up now by Campbell, dumps it in. Hodgins from his own zone. It gets knocked down with a high stick. Gibson now to take this draw. He'll take it against Connor Cole, and Hodgins tries to win the puck behind the goal. Wrap around out of front, just out of the reach of Sleeth. Here comes a chance now up through center for Hodgins as he brings it in. Hodgins had the game tire in the 4-4 game against Peterborough. Hudson Merrow tried to get this from behind the net. He pokes it behind the goal now. Trying to keep that alive behind the net. Legacy's going to try and help and dig that puck free behind the goal. Found by Kingston and sent down the ice. Salter's got to hustle after it. He's got Sleeth coming on him. Here's Cooper Hodgins now. Over his stick, Murphy out in front. Here's Sleeth a shot. Hit a stick and went wide. Turnaround shot from the side by Canellos. Didn't make it in. Trying to get the and fired around against Legacy. Kept in by Campbell. Shot on net is high and over the net. Kept alive again by Canellos a shot. That's stopped by Selkirk. Trying to find a loose puck, and Hodgins is making sure that Murphy can't get his stick on that loose puck, get in front. Face-off is coming off to the right of Anderson Selkirk, won by Kingston. That one over the stick of White as Murphy tried to backhand pass. from behind the goal. Good job by Canelos to knock that down. Would have been a high stick. That goes over the stick of Bernie as Bernie takes it from his own end. From center, Bernie's pass hit a man, but Canelos was right behind. Canelos with a backhand shot. Gathered up there by Selkirk as he holds on to it. Face-off is won there. Aiden Bristol tried to get this from behind the net. It gets around here for Gros. Jackson Gro's pass was in the feet of Kavanaugh behind him. As Adam Malosh. Malosh's shot stopped there by Bales, who's going to hold on to that. Face-off is off to the right of Bales now in the Kingston end. Trying to win it back here to the line. Good job to throw it to the front of the net. Knocked down with a high stick at the front. Off goes Malosh to the corner. Malosh put it in behind the net. Gros couldn't cut it off on the right wall, so it goes behind the goal again. Sands is behind the net. Off on the wall, Aiden Howard picks it off. Howard puts it behind the net. There's Sands to take it away. Howard trying to poke it back to the line, taken away. They got to get around Bristol, but Bristol stood him up there at the line. Here comes the chance. Gro's not going to get there in time as out came Bales to poke it away. Up through center, trying to get around the defender there is number 66, Rimmer, who threw it to the net, tipped aside by Selkirk. Down the ice it goes, and it goes for icing. Face-off is won by the Toros. Blake Smith over here for Logan Jackman. Jackman flips it aside. Can't get around the defender. Hard off the boards by Gibson. Salter tried to do his job. Hodgins takes it from behind the net. Trying to clear it out as that comes out of the zone. Bernie can't get to the loose puck. Sliding down the ice. This will go for icing. Gibson and Connor Cole to take the draw. One, Bernie takes it behind the net and puts it around the boards. Hodgins is in behind the net, throwing it up in front, and nobody there to put it in. Flipped high and out of the zone as it hits the netting. Canelos now to take the draw for Kingston. Trying to win it back to the line against Sleethan. Here comes Blake Smith through center. Smith rolls it in. Kicked aside there by Bales. Over his stick. Here comes Kingston trying to get to that loose puck. It gets cleared back in. Jackman chips it in deep. Back into the Kingston end. Connor Cole tried to go after the puck. From their own zone is Hodgins. Hodgins' pass is tipped in by Jackman from center. Back in behind the Kingston net it goes. As they start this out from their own end. Comes over here to the side as they go for the lead pass. Hudson Merrow try to get a stick on it. Off the board, they're trying to get to this loose puck with Legacy and couldn't get around Canelos. Here he comes. Canelos, pass to the side. Right to the front, Canelos back in. Hitting Selkirk, who makes a stop. Back to the line. Campbell, shot, tipped on net and hung on to by Selkirk. Kavanaugh now to take this draw in the Toros end. Back to the line. Here's a shot by Campbell. Here's White and fired it just wide. Bernie tried to get around the defender. Murphy trying to tip it out of his own end. Kept alive here by the Toros. Sam Stano dumps it in. A bouncing puck over the glove hand of Bales as it went behind the net. From behind their own goal. It's a pass for Stano who breaks it up. Stano from center now. Hard and out. Picked up here now by Campbell. Bernie's going to skate away with it with a pass, and that was knocked down at the Toros bench area by Aiden Howard, who's in a battle against Bernie to try and get it. Dumped into the corner behind the net. That's Stano on that as he tried to clear it away, and he will. Down the ice. Gibson will take this from behind his own net and start it up. Almost 3 minutes left to go here in period number 1. A 1-0 game as Kingston struck early on a goal by Lehman at the side of the net. And Kingston are trying for more here. Connor Cole trying to get it out. Tried to use the boards to get to his advantage. Sands a shot that gets blocked on the way through. Kept alive there by Gibson, who puts it behind the net for Best. Best throws it up in front. Here's Sands. Sands a shot. Net can't get it through. Good job to block. Lakin's a shot. That goes high and wide behind the net. Stano trying to be there on the loose puck. They're trying to get it out of the zone. Back to the line. They tried to get it back there for Lakins again. Around the boards it goes. Kept in here by Sands, who can't shoot. Tipped out. And this is coming over here to the side against Stano as both of them collide. Lehman from center dumps it in. Toros looking for the stretch pass. They get Jackson Garreau. They got to get around the defenders though. Right to the front of the net against Connor Cole. Good job by Hodgins to keep it alive, but now it's taken away here by Rimmer with a pass. That's up here for Lutz, who tries to make his way through. Lutz is behind the net. He takes a hit. Bernie is going to be here from center. Sticking right to him was Aiden Howard. The bouncing puck as they try and dump it back in. Right back to the corner of Kingston. Bales is down there to get it, and it's going for icing. Yeah. Face-off is coming off to the left of Selkirk. Canelos will take this draw for Kingston. Aiden Howard puts it around the board, or Jackman put it around the boards. Canelos a shot. Kicked aside there by Selkirk. Aiden Howard tried to get to the loose puck. There's a trip. That's not getting called. Keeping it alive here was Blake Smith to try and get to it. Smith is trying to make his way through and lost control of the puck. Kingston come back with numbers back the other way, and Jackman tips us in. Back in behind the net it goes. Kingston kill off more time here in this first period. They go for the stretch pass through center. Bristol's trying to stick right to Rimmer, and he does. Good defensive play there by Bristol. Trying to bump Salter off the puck now. Tyus Salter. Knocked down with a high stick by Kingston, and it'll come out over the line. Face-off is coming outside the blue line now to be taken at the Toros bench area. Kavanaugh is going to take it for Kingston against Connor Cole. Legacy puts it back to the line now over here for Stano out of his reach. Off the boards, over the stick of Merrow. Sands had control of it. Hodges tried to stick to his man. Here's Merrow again. Merrow's pass is up through center as they bring it in with her Legacy. Legacy's shot is blocked on the way through there by Sands. Here's Legacy. Shot! Stop there. Hit the Kingston crest of Bales. Goes behind the net, and Bales comes out of his net to cover it up. .50 seconds remains here in period number 1 now. Trying to win that draw. Throw it up in front. It goes behind the goal. Comes around against Sleeth as he's trying to get it. Stano picks it up. Stano from his own end will take it from behind the goal now. That rolled over the stick. Connor Cole couldn't get to it. Bernie has control, and he puts it back in behind the net. On the left side, Connor Cole trying to get it away from Sleeth here for an opportunity, and now he will. Hudson Merrow tried to split through, and he'll get taken wide by Campbell behind the net. Merrow with control of the puck, or Cole with control of the puck. Behind the net it goes. Looking to send one to the net. There was Merrow's shot, kicked aside there by Bales. Connor Cole's over here on the other side now. Trying to throw it up in front. That's going to do it for period number 1. An early goal by Lehman has Kingston up 1-0 to go to the second. Second period action now. Face off from center between Gibson and Howard. Toros have control with Bristol. Nice pass. Here's Aiden Howard through center. Howard, drop pass into the corner for Grow. Trying to get around White. Kept alive here from the line as Murphy tried to get it out. Could not do it. Now it comes out. Here comes a chance back up the other way for Gibson. Shot on net. Kicked aside there by Selkirk. Taking it from behind the net now. Taken away there by the Toros as they try and get it out for Grow. In behind him was Meloche as he brings it in. Couldn't go with the puck as it gets put back behind the Toros net. And it goes for icing. Jackson Guerrero now to take this draw in the Kingston end. Trying to win it. Goes back to the line. Look at their shot for a screen. Stopped there by Bales. And another face-off that'll take place off to his left. Guerrero is going to take this draw. Back to the line, looking for a shot through screen. Stopped there by Bales. Lehman trying to get it out. Got kept alive by Aiden Howard. Trying to dig this puck against Lehman and get it free. Aiden Howard gets control. Getting it back to the blue line as they look for a pass. Good job by Guerrero to tip it in. No icing. Bales will stop it. Turnover to Aiden Howard. Howard up in front. The pass from Meloche is broken up. Here comes Lehman's pass. Broken up at center by Guerrero. From their own end, they'll dump it back in, and that goes for icing. Face-off is coming off to the right now. Up Bales. Kavanaugh to take this draw against Connor Cole. Off to the right of Bales. Shot by Smith. Kicked aside by Bales. Behind the net it goes now. That's Kavanaugh on the loose puck trying to get it out. Cole was putting pressure on his man. Trying to get a shot on net and can't do it. Sam Stano. Stano from behind the goal. Puts it in behind the net for Cole. Cole for Stano. He keeps it alive. Stano shot to the front of the net. Blake Smith trying to find that loose puck. So is Connor Cole from the side and fired it wide. Trying to get it out. They will. Stano here from center. Pass over here for Logan Jackman. Jackman dumps it off to the left side. Behind the net, Connor Cole tried to put pressure on his man, so does Blake Smith. Cole gets it back to the line. Shot by Stano. Can't get it through. Right in front of the net and gets tipped wide. Jackman on it. Back for Hodgins. A shot wide of the goal. Stano coming in. Trying to keep this alive in the sixth period. Here comes a chance. They go for that pass up through center, but Rimmer couldn't take it at the line. Stano from behind the net now. Stano had it and tried to get it out, and they will. Up through center they come with Jackman tipping it aside for Smith. Bales is coming out of his own net to stop this. For Campbell as they fire it out for Rimmer. Through center, both players collide there as they dump it in behind the net. From behind the goal, they're going to look for a pass out through to get it out. Gets over Campbell. That leads to a chance for Merrow, but couldn't get around the defender. They put it down deep in the corner, and they take an icing call. Aiden Howard now to take this draw off to the right of the Kingston end. One by Kingston. Campbell on the puck. Goes back to the line. Here's Salter. Salter can't keep it in. In behind him was Bristol now, trying to slap it back in behind the net. And he will, but it goes for icing. Gibson's now going to take this draw here in the Toros end in the offensive zone for Kingston. Good job there by Campbell, but can't do anything with this one. Here comes a chance now for Legacy, but he lost control of it. Here's Salter taking it from behind his own net. Putting it around the boards here to try and get it out. Fired. Toros get control of the puck as they flip it away, and it goes up and out of play. Face-off is won there by Kingston. Taking this from their own end. The lead pass, Canelos. We're getting a penalty coming up here to the Toros, the first penalty of the game. Face-off now is coming deep in the Toros end, off to the right of Selkirk as Kingston start off their power play. A 1-0 lead here in the second period, trying to extend it on the first power play of the game. Toros got to win that big defensive draw. They don't, kept him from the line. Here's Lakin's a shot, that one goes wide of the net, kept alive here by Canelos back to the line. Trying to shoot through the screen area. Good block on the way through, but it goes behind the net. Looking to take the wraparound out of front. Here's Canelos a shot. And he hit the crossbar, and it goes up and out of play. Face-off is coming outside the blue line, and the Toros win it. They're going to stretch this away. It goes down the ice. Bales is coming out here to play this puck. From behind their own net, there is Sands. As he starts it out with a pass for Kavanaugh going over his stick. Toros get it again and put it back in. Here's Bales to drop that from behind his own net. Putting this around the boards. Here comes a chance now for Lehman. Lehman is up here for Lakins, who tips it away. Up through center, now comes Kavanaugh as he's off to the left side. Kavanaugh behind the net, trying to get around Cyrus Salter. Over here, there's a good read, trying to beat this puck to the front of the net, and Lakins cut him off. Kingston get control of it. Here comes Kavanaugh bringing it in. Shot! Stopped there by Selkirk. He had to look behind him, but he's got a hold of it somewhere in his equipment. Face-off is off to the right of the goal. They're going to take a shot. Here's Campbell. Right to the front of the net, knocked down by Stano out of front. Sam Stano trying to stick to his man on the left-hand side. Toros get control of it and fire it past Campbell down the ice. 30 seconds left to go on the hooking penalty. Bernie from behind the net now has it. He'll leave it, and out comes Gibson. Over here for Campbell now. Coming around the boards is going to be Lutz trying to get that loose puck on the right-hand side. That's going to get fired past Bernie and out. 10 seconds now left on the power play. Bernie gets control. Bernie trying to stick to his man. The late passes, they try and get around Stano. They bring it in. Can't get around the defender. Stano from behind the net as they put this around the boards. Campbell trying to be there. Toros get control of it. Here comes Connor Cole up here with Jackman. Cole can't get past to Jackman as he got guarded by Bernie. Cole, shot was blocked there by Bernie as it goes behind the net. Here comes a chance now. Getting it there was Rimmer. Rimmer's pass is over to the side, over the stick of Canelos as they tried to get control of it. He's in a battle against Stano. Rimmer went for the hit, and this is going to be a penalty coming up here to Kingston. Here comes Garreau. Shot over the blocker hand there of Bales, and now touched up by Kingston. Rimmer's going to get the penalty for 2 minutes. So face-off will be off to the left of Bales to start off this power play. Face-off is off to the left of the Kingston end. Connor Cole to take this draw. Wins it cleanly. Back to the line. Here's Salter to the side for Jackman. Jackman shot over the mark. Keeping this alive there was Blake Smith. And can't shoot it. Kept now by Tyus Salter behind the net for Connor Cole. Cole couldn't get to that. In behind there was Blake Smith for Connor Cole. Cole trying to get around Sands behind the net. He got some help. Here's Jackman on the left-hand side. Back to the line for Salter. Tyus Salter now for Jackman. Jackman off to the slot area, and he can't shoot and lost control of the puck. From their own end. Here comes a chance now, brought in by Turner offside. Face-off is outside the blue line, won by the Toros. Stano has control of the puck. Stano went for the pass, and it got read well there by White, who tried to make his way around the defender. Here comes a chance now with a pass. Trying to make his way through, or tip it into his zone. Bales came out there to play it. Campbell hard around the net, and out. As White's going to get rid of it. White on his backhand, backhanded in past Stano and in behind the net. Sam Stano will get it over here to the line. From behind the own net, they started out with the passes over the stick. Trying to get around the defender now is Adam Malash. Malash from the left-hand side tried to set it up. They got a man sitting up in front. Can't get a pass out to him, though. Some good moves, trying to get that back to the blue line. It's Garreau, but the net is off the boarings. Face-off there was off to the left of the goal. Connor Cole back to the line. They're going to take a shot through a screen. It is stopped there by Bales. Kept alive by the Toros. Shot from the line by Jackman. Can't get it through. Here's Sam Stano now. Stano shot. Went wide. Trying to jam this in for the side. It's Blake Smith and Jackman, and off comes the net again. Back-to-back times the net comes off the moorings in behind Bales, and now it'll be another face-off off to his left. 7 seconds left to go here in this power play shot. It's blocked away by Bales. Kept alive by Stano. Shot tip by Cole and stopped by Bales. Connor Cole now to take this draw on the Kingston end. Wins it cleanly. Blake Smith a shot right off the draw. Kicked aside by Bales. Trying to throw it up in front and nobody there. Now it's Bristol on it from his own end. Sees the pressure on by Lehman and takes it behind his own net. Good job by Bristol trying to fire it around the boards there for Blake Smith. He tips it away. Back up through center they come with Connor Cole. Cole breaks on, throws to the net and just over the stick of Jackman from the right side. Over the stick of Salter and now picked up from their own end by Aiden Bristol. Bristol's pass is up through center for Smith, but it was broken up. Bristol taking this from behind his own net. Looking for the pass for Jackman. He tips it away. In comes Connor Cole now. Cole waiting for Jackman. One-timer off the post. It's in behind Bales and he's going to cover it up. Face-off off to the right of the Kingston end now. Aiden Howard to take the draw. Howard kicked out. Hudson Merrow in to take it now. Aiden Howard picks it up on the left-hand side. Howard takes it behind the net. Looks to get around some defenders. As Merrow still has control of it. Puts it off to the corner for Legacy. Tavish Legacy back to the line. Looking for a shot. Not going to shoot. Legacy has it again. Behind the net it goes now for Aiden Howard. Howard trying to get around some defenders. Drops it off to the side for Hudson Merrow. Out of front for Howard and he gets taken off him. Out through center they come with Rimmer who tried to tip it in. Rimmer from behind the net will lose it to Bristol as it's behind the goal. It's around the net. Campbell trying to keep it alive. He does. Around the boards for Legacy trying to get it out of his own end. He will, but this might go for icing. No icing on the play. Behind the net is Hudson Merrow trying to win the battle against Bernie. Bernie trying to get it out. Got it off for Rimmer who can't get it out of the zone. Rimmer gets another opportunity. Rimmer's pass is here at center for Lutz. Knocked away from him. Good job by Salter to spin away as he looks to get around some defenders on a backhand pass. Trying to bring it in and dump it into the corner. Right on net. Blocked away there by Bales. And Connor Cole is off to the corner. Malosh is trying to help him out as well. Kavanaugh coming in here to look for the hit. Behind the net is Connor Cole trying to win the battle. Throws it up in front and Bales got a stick on it. Stano's shot going in wide. Kept alive by Cooper Hodgins from the line. Connor Cole behind the net trying to stuff it in. Another backhand. Right pad stopped there by Bales. Around the boards kept in by Hodgins. Hodgins shot. Not going to get through. Another chance to clear. And this one will get out as it gets tipped away. Sam Stano on it now. Stano with a pass for Malosh. Malosh tried to make his way in and look for the shot. He does. It got blocked on the way through by Campbell who can't clear. Hodgins keeps it alive and backhands it off for Gros. Out of front for Malosh over his stick. Now scooped up by Sleeth from his own end. Sleeth's pass is off to the side behind the net against Gibson. Behind the goal went Sam Stano now. Stano's pass was up through center and over the stick. Sleeth is going to take a bump here as they reach the left-hand side. There's a shot. Stopped there by Selkirk and another one. A nice right pad save there from the side of the net on a rebound. Walking out, face-off circle, can't get it through. Here comes the Toros from out of their own end. Let up by Stano as he tried to shoot one on net, hitting a stick and going into the netting out of play. Face off now is coming off to the left of the Kingston end. Aiden Howard now to take this draw. He's going to get out and Lakins will take it. Aiden Howard trying to win it. Staying alive here against White. White gets it up through center and away they come. Backhanded in there by Canelos in behind the net. Went Aiden Bristol after that. Bristol will put it around the side here for Jackman as he tried to get it out. He got it up through center and away they come. Blake Smith a shot. That gets blocked. As Sands blocked that shot. Trying to put this back into the zone. Aiden Howard trying to win this battle here in front of us. Lakins has control of it now. Lakins gets it out. Off the boards and over the stick. Aiden Bristol. Bristol's pass for Jackman gets tipped in. Jackman trying to win it behind the net and gets taken down by Lakins. Around the boards, high glass, knocked down with a glove hand of Blake Smith. Another chance to clear, can't do it. Here comes Jackman, shot! Stopped there and gloved down by Bales. Face-off is coming off to the left of the Kingston end. Kingston win a big defensive draw. Here comes a lead pass. They're trying to get it around. Here's Lehman coming in. Out comes Selkirk to play the puck. Good job by him. Trying to come back the other way. It's up in the air. Knocked down by Lehman as he brings it up over the line. A shot. Stopped by Selkirk. And no rebound out in front. Face-off is off to the left of the Toros end. Stano. Trying to win the battle in behind the goal. It gets picked up as they skate it away. He'll look for the pass. It gets broken up as they tip it back in. Here comes a chance. Trying to start two. Coming up. Shot. Scores! Thomas Legacy a shot. Is able to beat Bales off to the glove hand side, and the Toros have tied things up at 1. .13:33, the time of the goal by Legacy as he snaps it and finds a way to beat Bales. And they're coming in for more. Looking for a shot. Stopped there by Bales. Behind the net it goes. Out of front, Legacy tried to start something again. From behind the net, they've got Merrow sitting on his own out in front of the goal. Trying to get this as Legacy. Behind the net it goes again. Hard around. Keeping it last shot. Just tipped wide by Legacy again. Big shifts here by Tavish Legacy after tying the game. He's out there with some great opportunities to take the lead. Connor Cole. Cole from behind the net. Trying to set it up here again. Hard around the board to try and keep it in. He does. But now it comes up and goes into the Toros bench out of play. Face-off is off now to the left of the blue line. Trying to win that draw. It goes back to the line. Chance to dump it in. Bales comes out here to play it. Drops it back behind the net. Keeping it alive. Salter tried to keep it alive. He does on a second effort. And now we're getting an offside call. Aiden Howard now to take the draw. Wins it cleanly off the boards and back in. Picked up there by Cambu, gets it away. Over the stick. This is leading to a chance. It's going to be a chance. And behind, good job to come back on defense. But Kingston are still in there trying to get that goal back. It's behind the net. Bristol trying to stick to his man and behind the goal. Toros get it away, and Nod is going to do it for period number 2. A late goal at 13:33 of the second period by Tavish Legacy, and these two teams will go to the dressing room tied up at 1 heading to the third period. We've got one more period to go at the Vista Center in Kingston, Ontario from the Cube Pad, and it's a 1-1 game. Lehman scored early in the first, and Tavish Legacy scored late in the second, which is why we have it here now at 1-1. And the face-off right off the draw got dumped by Kingston, so it's a face-off coming back into the offensive zone. In to take the draw is Aiden Howard off to the right of Bales. Won by the Toros. There's a shot hitting a stick and going high off to the corner to try and win that puck in the left-hand side. Can't throw it up in front as that's Kavanaugh from behind the goal. Bales was right there to cover that up. Face-off now is off to the right of the Kingston end, and Connor Cole takes it. Won by Kingston. Harder on the boards, a chance to get this out. That's right here at the center and taken away at the other end. Hard off the glass. Stano knocks that down from center. Bernie now trying to make his way in. He dumps it past Best behind the net. Bristol has Lehman on him. Takes it from behind the goal, but Lehman is trying to pin him there. And behind the net, Bernie's shot, that got blocked by Blake Smith. Campbell's shot, that gets blocked. Here comes the chance, but it's going to be too far ahead, and out came Bales to play the puck. From their own end, knocked down here by the Toros. That puck wasn't too far ahead. It would have been a 2-on-0 back the other way, but too far ahead of both players, and Bales came out here to play the puck. Shot on net as Anderson Selkirk makes that stop. From their own end. Looking for the pass. Lost control of it. This is a Kingston pass at the front. Good block. Good stop there by Stano to take it away. And that leads to an offensive rush the other side. There's a shot. Stopped there by Bales. Face-off coming outside of the line. Canellos will take this draw here for Kingston. Won by the Toros. Cooper Hodgins gets it and slaps it down to the corner. Bales came out of his net to stop it. Harder on the boards now. Kept in by Hodgins. Shot! Can't tip it. Hudson Merrow tried to get it. Merrow from behind. Drops it off on a drop pass for Legacy. It's off in the left-hand corner to try to take it from behind the net. Harder on the boards, and here comes Lutz to move it over here to the side. Rimmer couldn't get to the puck. Kingston went offside. Here comes a chance now. Hodgins moves it over there to the other side as they try and tip it in. Goes off to the corner, and it goes for icing. Kavanaugh now to take this draw here for Kingston in the offensive end. It's up in the air right off the draw. They hit the glass. Here comes the chance. What a fight, and they score. That's Turner finding the 5-hole through Selkirk to make it 2-1. Pushed back into the corner behind the net goes Hodgins. Hodgins gets it over here to the side for Salter, trying to get it out. Goes back in behind the net for Hodgins again. They got Turner waiting up in front. Here's a shot. Stopped there by Selkirk. And we get a whistle and a head contact penalty coming up. And it's going to go to White here for Kingston. Power play opportunity now for the Toros. 2-minute head contact penalty to White. Face-off is off to the right of Bales, who gets ready in the Kingston end. Behind the net, Lakins tries to get it out. Good job to keep that alive, but not this time. That comes out now this time. Down the ice into the corner. Tyus Salter on a rolling puck behind the net. Trying to start this out. Salter gets around a couple and now brings it up through center. Salter shot on net. It's hitting a stick and going wide from behind the goal now. Try to get it back on a drop pass. It comes off to the side. Jackman now with the puck. To the other side. Looking for a shot. Can't get through. Connor Cole try to get to it. Jackman back to the line for Salter. Salter shot is tipped. Stopped. And they can't find the rebound out of front. Picked up by Kingston and cleared. Selkirk drops it from behind his own net. As they're trying to get this over here to the side. Looking to find some open ice through center. Drop pass for Jackman. Jackman will fire it off here for Aiden Howard. Back in behind the net it goes for Connor Cole. Now for Jackman. Jackman throwing one for Connor Cole now. Cole in the left corner, back for Salter. Salter shot, can't get it through, got blocked. And Best will clear it down. Lehman's coming off here to the side behind the net. Salter and Lehman here on the corner. Malash is going to try and help to get the puck free. Lehman is doing his job there in the corner to get a whistle. Tavish Legacy now to take the draw here in front of us. Sam Stano. Stano gets it over here for Hodgins and clears it away. Jackson Groh tried to make his way through. Puts it past Bernie in the corner. Lakins around the boards. Picked off here by Malash. Malash is passed for Groh. Went over his stick. Hard around again. This one will come out. And go down the ice. Selkirk's got to stop it. That's going to do it for the penalty to White. As the Toros couldn't convert on the power play. Kingston still lead 2-1 on the goal by Turner here in the third. Garreau trying to get to that loose puck. Taken aside here by Canelos, who couldn't go with it. Garreau trying to make his way through and couldn't do it. From their own end, he tried to make his way through a pass. As Sleeth tries to make his way in. Taken away by Stano, and now Garreau comes after it. Canelos to the net. Knocked down by Stano. As they tried to put it over here to the boards.
Come on, guys, talk!
From behind the net. Trying to wrap this around out in front of the goal. Right in front of the net and wide. Legacy. Tipping it out for Malash. Adam Malash up here with Jackson Groh. Malash comes in. Trying to cut to the net. Can't finish at the side. Malash now with it behind the net. Back to the blue line for Tyus Salter. Shot is wide. Bristol's coming in from the line to get it. Behind the net is Sands and Malash going after the puck. Rimmer trying to get it out of his own end. Rimmer got it up there as that was Jackman going for the hit. Over at the bench. Here's Rimmer's shot. And that hit the post. Up in the air. That's behind the net for Lutz. Trying to get it up in front. Taken away there by the Toros. Not out. In comes Sands to keep it in. Sands out of front. Here's Canelo. Shot. Good block. Toros try to get to it. Jackman's too far ahead of him. Bernie now. Bernie trying to get through to the net. Right in front. Good job by Bristol to break it up. Bristol from his own zone will flip it away. At center, they'll get it back over here to the side. Tip back off right behind the net. Bristol and Kavanaugh going after the puck. Kavanaugh gets it. Up in front. Over the stick of White from the slot area. Lakins can't shoot. Wrapped around the boards, kept in here by Campbell. Campbell shot, good block on the way in. As Jackman blocked that shot. From behind the net. Kingston have control of it as they go for the pass up through center. Murphy with a shot, stopped there by Selkirk. Gibson loses the draw. Cooper Hodgins puts it around the net. Trying to get this over here at the side. Connor Cole tried to get there as well. Sam Stano on that. Jackman feeling the block shot there at the bench area. Turnover shot. Stopped there by Selkirk. They're trying to find the loose puck. Cleared away. Coming off to the corner now. Let out by Stano as he brings it in. Sam Stano trying to get around the defender. Takes it behind the net. As Sands is behind there. Tavish Legacy. Legacy keeping it alive and putting it for Stano behind the net. The pass out of front was broken up. Stano gets it again. Stano walking out. Trying to shoot it. That gets blocked on the way through. Trying to get it back again, and he does. But it's a turnover. Best is coming in for Kingston. The shot hit Stano and went off to the side. Stano. Drop pass over here to the side. They're looking for the lead pass over everybody. Bernie picked it off here from center. From their own end, he's going to try and dump it in off the boards. Behind the net, it goes for icing. Aiden Howard now take this draw on the offensive end. Won by Kingston. Lakins puts this around the boards. Bristol can't keep it in. He got tipped by him. Behind the net went Salter after that. Salter from Malosh gets it in. Jackson Grow tried to show off some speed to the corner. Grow kicking off the puck from behind the net. They're trying to jam it in from the side. And that's going to come out. This is Sleeth coming after it, and he's not going to get there. Sleeth from his own end. Over here now, out of the reach of Turner. Got the game winner here so far in the third period. From their own end, a lead pass is up here for Jackson Grow. Grow tried to get around the defender. The pass was broken up, and here comes Lutz bringing it in. Off his stick, Jackson Grow gets it, and it's a pass through center. Almost stood up there with Malosh, but he stayed on his feet. Back to the corner it goes now, and Stano takes it behind the net. Around the boards, trying to get it out. They're going for the lead pass through center. Legacy's pass is broken up. Here comes Kavanaugh in. Kavanaugh can't shoot. Tipped away from the defender, trying to pick it up. That's Tavish Legacy bringing it in. Legacy shot on net, hitting a stick and going wide. Connor Cole from the side, that gets blocked. Picked up here by Kingston. Back behind the net goes Campbell now. Around the boards, trying to pick it off. Kingston get control and can't get it around Stano. Another chance to try and get it over here for Hudson Merrow to put it behind the net. Right in front. Hudson Merrow with the loose puck. The pass is broken up, but he'll pick it back up again. Merrow again trying to dump this puck in. It's Legacy with the puck now. Behind the net went Connor Cole. Can't set it up in front as Kingston take it away. Rimmer trying to get around the defender. Stano trying to be here. Stano going off the boards to try and get it up there for Merrow. From their own end, the pass from Merrow was over his stick. It's right here at center. Kingston's pass is up here for Gibson to try and make it through, and he got stood up at the line. Flip back into the Toros zone. Stano from behind the net. Off the glass and out. Over the stick of Bernie as it goes for icing. Face-off is coming off now to the right of the Toros end. Gibson trying to win the draw. Big play there by Blake Smith. Took down Murphy at the face-off circle. Behind the net. Kingston look up in front. taken away. Here's a shot, hitting a stick and going wide. Jamming it up in front. Toros take it away with a late pass. He's coming up through center for Jackson Garreau. Garreau try to get around a couple of defenders and take it in it. Stopped by Bales from behind the goal. Bristol couldn't hold it in, so it goes behind the net, and Lakins is there to fire it around. Garreau's going to try and cut it off on the wall. He'll take the hit. And we're getting a penalty coming up here for charging. And it's going to go to White for the charge. Two minutes for charging for White, and a face-off coming in the Kingston end. Bales gets back ready in his net. Trying to win this draw. Won by Kingston, putting it back behind the net. Best is trying to get it out, and he will. It's a rolling puck back into the zone, and Stano trying to be the first one here against Canelos. Canelos killing off some time behind the net, finally loses it. Toros get that puck through center, and there's a big hit against Sands. From their own end, dumped in by Campbell. Behind the net it goes as it ricochets off the back end of the net. Toros go for that lead pass now. Picked up here from center. Miro couldn't get to it. Toros get it again. Here comes Legacy bringing it in. Tavish Legacy puts the brakes on now, sets up Bristol. Bristol, shot! Can't get one to the net. Stano keeps it alive. Sam Stano trying to get it. Puts it behind the net again now for Connor Cole. Cole for Miro. Trying to walk it out. Can't. Legacy's got control. Back for Miro. Miro to the net. Got blocked. Bristol's in behind. In Bristol. Back for Tavish Legacy. Legacy can't shoot. Gets it back to Bristol. Again a shot. Stopped by Bales with the stick. Behind the net it goes. Miro trying to dig this puck away from Lakins behind the net. So is Connor Cole, and Lakins is doing his job in behind the net to try and get a whistle. And he can't. Toros get the puck back to the line for Bristol again. Bristol off the boards. Used it to his advantage. Back for Bristol again. He can't shoot. So he sets up Connor Cole to the side. Stopped by Bales on the one-timer. Still loose here from the side of the net. And cleared away and out. 25 seconds left to go on the power play. Trying to start this in as Kingston were going off on a change. Legacy shot. Flagged down by Bales, who holds on to it. Face-off now was off to the left of the Kingston end. Trying to win it back to the line. Malash is trying to get Sands in behind the net. As it comes around the side, Sleeth with a chance to clear, and he does. Rolling puck, Cooper Hodgins goes back in his own zone. That does it for the penalty to White, as that penalty is now over. Here comes a chance to start it up with a pass. Coming up here for Aiden Howard. Howard's up over the line with a shot, kicked aside by Bales. Salter keeps it alive. Garreau is off to the corner. Jackson Garreau can't get around some defenders. Kingston get it and clear it away. The pass for Murphy at center. He has to get around Hodgins. Trying to get it out. And we're getting a penalty coming up, and it's going to go to the Toros out in front of the goal. Up at their bench, they're going to get a penalty. Both are going to go, so it'll be still evened up on the ice. Hodgins and Murphy are both going to go to the box. Going to get a timeout by the Toros bench, so we'll get a stoppage in play. Ready to take this face-off back in the Toros end. Off to the left of Anderson Selkirk. A minute and 40 seconds left. Turner has their lone goal here in the third that gave Kingston the 2-1 lead. Toros have had back-to-back power plays, but haven't been able to put the tying marker on the board. Salter. Connor Cole tried to get this out of their own end. It's right here from center. And that's picked up by Aiden Bristol, who dumps it in. Selkirk is going to go off to the bench for the extra attacker now. Legacy and Bristol from behind the net trying to set it up. Picked up here by Kingston as they send it down. That's going to go all the way down for icing. Face-off is coming off to the left of Bales now. Aiden Howard to take this draw. Connor Cole trying to take one to the net. From behind the goal, they're trying to stuff it in from the side, and Bales has control of it. Face-off is coming off to the left of the Kingston end. Aiden Howard to take the draw. Staying alive. Trying to get it back to the line they do for Tyus Salter. He'll push it behind the net. Trying to set this up in front. It's going to go back to the line and get picked off. Kingston get it and send it down the ice. Behind the net for icing.
You guys gotta talk, boys. Let's go.
Face-off is coming off now to the left of the Kingston end. Trying to win it right off the draw. Here comes a chance, hitting his stick, it's up in the air. Legacy tried to knock it down. From behind the net, trying to keep it alive. Kept alive by Kingston, who sent it down the ice for icing. Now Kingston will take their timeout, and we'll get another stoppage. Face-off, 37 seconds left to go on the clock. Face-off in the Kingston end off to the left of Bales. Trying to win this draw. Goes back to the line for Jackman. Jackman a shot. That gets blocked on the way through. Now Jackman picks it up again and backhands it back in right to Bales, who makes a stop. Kingston get it, and we'll see the pressure on there by Aiden Howard. Kingston a chance to clear, and Legacy got a stick on it. Now that's going to come out. That's going to about do it with 10 seconds left to go here in the game. The late pass is knocked down here by Sands, who dumps it in for icing. 5 seconds left on the clock. And when that right off the draw, stopped there by Bales, right off the face-off, and Connor Cole gets taken down out in front of the net. Connor Cole now to take this draw on the Kingston end. Toros out to get a shot right off the draw. Here comes it, and that gets blocked. And Kingston are going to take the 2 points on this Friday night in Kingston, as the Toros get separated from the Kingston players out in front of the net. A goal in the third period by Turner turns out to be the winner. But these two teams better get used to each other, because they're going to see each other in a couple of days. Sunday afternoon at Darlington will be the wrap-up of the regular schedule between these two teams. We'll see you then. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.